Clionadh is adding 11 new shades to their stained glass collection. Now, some of these did previously launch as a Christmas holiday bundle, and then there was also 2 shades that were stocking stuffers, the shade Duke and Vault, and I do have dedicated videos on both of these stocking stuffers with swatch comparisons, as well as the bundle of 12, which I also did swatch comparisons, so make sure you check out that video. I will not be doing swatch comparisons in this video as I've already done them, and I will be linking those videos down in the description box as well as a pinned comment. And I was sent these in PR from Clionadh, so thank you so much to Clionadh for sending this over to me. So here's a look at the 11 new shades. This round pan shade will be added to the stained glass collection, so it will not be a circle pan, and it was called Will O' the Wisp, but it will be renamed, which I don't know what the name will be quite yet, but I'm sure you're gonna know which one it is because it is such a standout shade. It is what I have on my lids right now. Now, these are going to be a pre-order, and make sure you're following Clionadh on Instagram for all the details. But today they're also starting a sale December 30th at 5 p.m. and you can use my affiliate code to save even more, and thank you so much if you do use it. And these are a mixture of different formulas within the stained glass collection. I did eye swatches in the original videos on these shades, so make sure you watch those if you want to see exactly how they look texture wise and how that translates on the lid. So in this video, I will be creating 5 looks with these shades so you can see them in action, you can see how you can use them, and I will also be showing you swatches of these on the back of my hand so that you can get an even better idea on the texture and how it looks blended out, because some of these are a little bit on the sheer side, some of them are a little bit more opaque than others, and some of these are also a little bit more shifty than others. For the mattes, I'm going to be dipping into the Viseart Neutral Mattes Milieu. I'm going to be dipping into this orange, and I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'm starting it on the outer corner, and I'm going to slowly bring it inwards because I do want most of the orange out here, and just blending that out. And then I'm picking up this yellow that was next to the orange, and that's gonna go on the edges of that. Gonna go back in with a little bit more of the orange. And I was gonna deepen this look up, but I actually think I'm gonna leave it. So I'm just putting in a little bit more of the orange, just right in here and underneath my lower lash line. And I'm going to be using the shade Rosarium, using the Refer 21. And I did miss it just a little bit, and I'm just going to put that almost all the way across my lid, except right here. I'm just gonna leave that blank. And then on the same brush, I picked up Light Fast and I misted it. And it's just gonna go right above that. And here's the first finished look. For the second look, I'm going to be dipping into the Viseart Warm Mattes, picking up this peachy shade, and I'm going to pop that all the way into the crease and under the lower lash line again. And I'm using the Refer 13 brush. I'm then taking this shade to help blend it out, just a little bit on the very edges. And then I'm picking up this dark brown, and it's just gonna go on the outer corner. And a little bit underneath my lower lash line. And a little bit underneath. Wiped off the brush, and I'm gonna go in with a lighter matte just to blend this out together all the way. And just really feather it out. I'm gonna dip into the brown again just a little bit. And really just add it on the outermost corner only. Picking up Orchard with the Refer 21 brush, and I did mist it. It's just gonna go all the way on my lid from the inner portion to the outer portion. Look at that shift. It's so shifty. I absolutely love this shade. I feel like it's looking a little pink, but to me, I also see a little bit of orange. Like it's a pinky orange reflect. There's just so much going on with this shade, especially just taking it a little bit further in, and there you have it. Here's the second finished look. For the third look, I'm going to be using the Dollhouse palette, and I'm going to be dipping into the mauve tones down here. Taking Refer 13 and Rouge and popping that right into the crease. And I'm taking a little bit of Baby Doll just on the edges of that. And just a little bit more rouge out here. And I'm taking Plume and just popping it right onto this outer corner to just really deepen it up, and bringing it underneath my lower lash line as well. And up a little bit to just blending it all together. And I'm going to take just a little bit of Baby Doll on the edges of that. And here as well. Picked up a Vault and misted it. Yes, I'm going to be going in with this. There's a lot of these kinds of tones in there, so while it might seem a little polarizing, just trust. I think it would be really interesting kind of look. Oh, I love that together. Okay. I really feel like I did something here, and I am absolutely going to be creating this look next week when I go back to work. Oh my god, I love this combo. And here's the shift that I'm talking about. See how it just really blends into the mattes? For the second look, I'm going to be reaching into the Makina palette from Blend Money Cosmetics. And I think I'm going to be using kind of the purples and the light blue for sure right here. Taking the Refer 13 and AI. I'm going to pop that right on the inner half of my crease. And then on the outer half of my crease, I'm taking Flawed. I probably did this kind of look in my video. This is just the kind of colors I will gravitate towards anyways, but these are going to match the shimmers, I think, very, very nicely. I'm just taking that a little bit underneath my lower lash line as well. Just really trying to blend it all out. Picked up Emo, and that's just going to go right up against my lash line and a little bit onto the outer corner. and a little bit underneath. Super fun. And then I'm going to take a different brush. This is the Game Beauty EO5, and I'm picking up Shutdown. And I'm just going to pop that really, really close to my lash line. Just want a little bit of this smokiness here, but not a lot. A little bit underneath. And my eye's kind of watering, so I feel like it's weirdly sticking down in this vicinity. And I'm just going to take a little bit of emote on the same brush. Just kind of dab it into the black. I'm going to be using a shimmer primer. This one is from Divina. This is their new shimmer primer that I've been really loving. And I'm just going to take that almost all the way across. Definitely want to make sure you don't use too much. And the reason I'm using that is because I'm going to be going in with Dynasty and Sterling. And while Dynasty is glitter and Sterling is electric, they both have a kind of PC texture to them. So I just wanted to make sure that I will try to avoid as much fallout as possible. So I'm taking the purple first. Look at that. I mean, what I'm seeing versus what you're seeing, these are just so stunning. And then taking Sterling right above that. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so shiny. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the purple and just bring it in a little bit further. These just really pack a punch. Here's a fourth finished look. I'm going to be using the Primal palette from Blend Bunny, and I'm going to be dipping into the blues and then the yellow. So first I'm taking Mimic. I'm just going to be putting that right into the outer corner and a little bit underneath the lower lash line as well. Just getting this down first. A little bit more down here. And I'm using the Refer 14 brush. I did recently buy more because they were still having their sale. And then I picked up ink, and I'm just going to put that onto the outer portion as well. And just a little bit blending it inwards. But this, I would definitely want to kind of work piece by piece. I'm just going to blend that out here and underneath my lower lash line. And up into the crease. Taking a little bit of Mimic on the outer edges. And there we go. I'm going to take a little bit more ink just right here in the outermost corner. And wiping off this brush and just taking it a little bit further out in a kind of winging out shape that's super blended. Picking up Ray, and that's going to go on the inner most part of my lid and up into my crease, and just going to be blending it into the blue and up a little bit and a bit in the inner portion as well, and then also in the inner corner. Picked up Will-O-the-Wisp and I missed in my brush, and look at that. Oh my goodness, isn't this the most stunning shade? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna take a little bit more right in here, layer it over the yellow. Oh, it's so beautiful. I also picked it up on the very tip of this flat brush, and I'm just gonna pop that all the way around underneath my lower lash line as well. Ooh, look at that, so pretty. Here's the fifth finished look. Let me know in the comments below which shade is your favorite. I have quite a few. Out of the 11, I think these are kind of my top out of the 11, so it's actually going to be simpler for me to not name the ones that I didn't select, which are sterling. I mean, I still love them, but some of these other ones are a little bit more shifty and I just think a little bit more unique. And then this one is Rosarium. I mean, it's still beautiful. And then Dynasty was hard to not put in here because I think there's something very special about the tones of this, and it's very sparkly, but I just feel like there's something extra special about some of these shades. And I also think that some of these shades are very like everyday wearable. I mean, any multi-chrome to me is wearable, but if we're talking like how much use you're going to get out of them, for sure Vault. And then Orchard and Sculpture, which are these two right here. And then of course I love Duke so much. Is it a little bit similar to Mural? Yes. Do you need it? Probably not. If you don't have either one, maybe make a decision on which tone of shift you prefer. But I do love Duke so much, and while I didn't use it in this video, I did feature it in a reel. In case you're interested in seeing it in action, definitely make sure you follow me on Instagram. And then of course we have Will-O-the-Wisp. Now, like I said, this one is going to get renamed. This is a very smooth kind of shadow. It's silky, but not really silky in the way some of the other shades are. So it's not going to be like very sparkly, but it's still shiny. So I hope you found this video helpful, featuring the 11 new shades that are launching for Clionadh Cosmetics. Let me know in the comments below which look is your favorite. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.